Right, we're all set to go for the first race of 3 here in Montreal. Lights out, F1 Academy's underway. It's a good start from Chloe Chambers. Chloe Chambers immediately trying to get ahead of her teammate Alicia Palmowski as they come down into the first corner. But there's a lot of side-by-side action going on behind, almost a touch there, but I think they've got away with it. Dorian Pan, he's up into 3rd place. Ella Lloyd, number 20, the orange and black, McLaren back. She's trying to make up some ground because she had a penalty and she's trying to make the most of it here.
I think there was contact between Nobles. Yeah, it has. She's got a broken front wing, so between her and Dorian Pan, Dorian will be hoping there's no puncture for her on her Pirelli tyres. Ella Lloyd, another good mover as well. Our wildcard driver, Matilda Patz, she's moved all the way up into the top 15.
The 18-year-old from Manchester is trying to get down the inside of the American Chloe Chambers. Chloe can't hold it there. Oh no, they make contact and off goes Palmowski, and there was instant for Chambers. This might allow Dorian Pan on exit. No, she hasn't. I wondered if she was going to be able to snatch the lead, but Palmowski's out.
So let's have a look. I think that is a lock-up from Alicia, and she's just sailed into the side.
Honestly, I really couldn't do anything there. I was just holding my line.
Pulls over to defend, and she's not going to defend very hard. She's going to let her go down the inside into turn 8. Door opens nicely for Pan, and she takes the lead.
Dorian Pan up in front once again, and this is going to be a huge opportunity for her to take the lead in the championship. She's an experienced F1 Academy racer. She was very successful last year as well, but now Chloe Chambers goes for a late move down the inside into the hairpin. That was brave, but it didn't really work because she locked up too much and the place has gone back again. She's having a look around the outside into the first corner, and she's actually got a chance, but now Dorian Pan's being sensible, giving her space, but has got a good exit. Now down towards the chicane at turns 3 and 4. Is there a chance to get that line? There is a chance. My goodness, Chloe Chambers really going for it.
What a move by Chloe Chambers. Damaged front wing, around the outside, no problem. And she's really giving it to Dorian Pan. I thought when Dorian got past last lap, that was it. Chloe was going to say, I've got the damage, I'm going to concede the place, and you could just see how much she's struggling. But Ella Lloyd is right on the back of this battle now, Ben.
Yeah, and that was an error from Chambers. She's made a mistake, and that has allowed Ella Lloyd to come through, and that front wing's coming off completely. I don't know if she clipped that curb again, but that has damaged the front wing even more. Surely they will have to bring her in now, unless it falls off and flies away from everybody else. So Dorian Pan, with Mercedes backing, is now leading in the number 28 car. Number 20, the Ella Lloyd, British driver, she is in the McLaren back car and in 2nd place. This is a good performance, and Chloe Chambers missing out again, and Chambers is being told she's got to come in the pits.
A lunge down the inside from Alicia Palmowski, gets it stopped, get it rotated, and then that allows Matilda Patz to have a little look at Chloe Chong as well.
That was a lovely move because she waited till the last moment when Chloe Chong thought, I've got my line, but actually she dived down the inside. Perfect timing, but Chloe Chong's coming back now that she's got the slipstream. It really is showing, as you mentioned, they don't have DRS, but the slipstream does help you down this back straight, so they're going to be side by... Oh no, she's got it, but as long as... Oh no, she braked too late. That's why she's going to have to give that place up. Oh, and made contact. That's Matilda Patz, the wildcard entry. She's slammed into that. Oh, what a shame. She could see what was going up ahead. Chloe Chong locked up late. What does she do? Oh, she hits the curb, doesn't she?
Yeah, she hits the sausage curb on the inside, pops the front of that car up, and then at that point you're then a passenger. You can just sit there, pop into the wall, and a lot of damage sustained.
Ella Lloyd right behind. That's the power on. She's going for it now, isn't she?
Yeah, Ella Lloyd's got caught napping there. You can see she's had a good entry, though, into turn 13, but lovely stuff, and a lot of debris still being kicked up on the exit there of 14, but a nice job by Dorian Pan. Alba Larson and the Tommy Hilfiger, we're just going to catch them there fighting. Rafaela Ferreira is going to have a lock-up. She's going to sail on, have to take to the escape road route, so that's going to drop her down, rejoin safely.
She's made contact as well, and she's come back out. What a shame. Oh, it's Chloe Chong. Chloe Chong, who's been involved in all sorts of incidents this year, sometimes her fault, sometimes other people's. And there's another incident as well. My goodness, what is going on? That's Joanne Chiconte who's made contact on the way down into the hairpin.
And Emma Felbermeyer now is up alongside and kicks a bump on that main straight. We've got a safety car already being shown, so these drivers are going to have to back off even before they get into the final corner.
And this might be it, because whether they're going to go racing again, this may end up being the final order, mightn't it?
So Raffaella there had a lock-up, went straight on, had to take through the cut-through, but I think she was just so desperate to rejoin, and it's dusty. So when she come back onto the track, you can see the car kicking up the dust. She's going to get a kick of oversteer, and then she's going to slide straight into the path of Chloe Chong, who had nowhere to go.
It did set up this incident, didn't it, Joanne? She got to it, and Courtney Crone making contact down into the hairpin.
And Chloe Chambers as well, doing a good job, so you can just see avoiding it all.
My goodness. Doriane Pan takes the checker flag. It's her third win of the 2025 season. She had 3 wins in 2024. She is now the championship leader. There are 2 more races still to go in the races here in Montreal. So if she's got this sort of pace, she's got a real chance of going further and further ahead.
Yes, good point. Thank you. It was a good race overall. Smart.
Good job, mate. That's a Miami win at Montreal. Nice.
That's very nice, yes. Amazing track and amazing atmosphere as always.
Doriane Pan taking the victory comfortably in the end by that margin under safety car from Ella Lloyd. So the gap was not very big, but she had that dominant force. Ella Lloyd in second, Emma Felbermeyer in third, Nina Gateman in fourth place ahead of Leah Block. Well, understandably, Doriane Pan looking very, very happy with the way it's gone in this first of 3 races in Montreal this weekend. It's going to be a fascinating weekend, and we've got plenty more good racing to go. The lights are coming on. Lights out, away we go in F1 Academy, and it's a good start from Chloe Chong from that pole position. She's got away well. Nina Gateman is coming under pressure although she's got into second place pretty effectively, and in fact Ella Lloyd has leapt herself up there. What happened to Felbermeyer, I'm not sure, because initially she seemed okay off the line in the green machine, but she then dropped back, and she's now having to fight her position, holding off Doriane Pan, the winner, number 28, the winner of the first race, who's trying to get past her.
She is, and actually I think it was Emma Felbermeyer that came across her teammate, but a challenge for the lead. Already a lightning launch by Ella Lloyd, looking really hungry. She's already won, but down the inside goes Nina Gateman to take the lead.
Yeah, Nina Gateman into the lead, but look at this, Ella Lloyd, you're riding on board with Ella Lloyd, who's going to try and grab second place. So it's not going well for Chloe Chong. The 18-year-old started from pole position, but definitely struggling a little bit. Emma Felbermeyer still trying to hold her position after something happened. We'll have another look in a minute, and Chloe Chong almost making contact. Yes, she goes off on the grass, loses more places, but has got back on without hitting anybody. At the moment, it is Nina Gateman from Ella Lloyd in second place, Felbermeyer in third. So let's have a look at this. Is Ella Lloyd going to be able to defend as they come down to the right-left, of course, where we've often seen incidents? She's actually had a really good exit, and I think she's going to be able to make the move and take that second place as they come over the line. Ella Lloyd missing out a lot, actually. She's lost the place to Doriane Pan. She may lose to Chloe Chambers as well. Ella going very late on the brakes to try and hold them off, nearly loses it, but held on. Well done to her.
Great launch from Emma Felbermeyer.
That's Chloe Chambers. So there's been an incident down into turn 2, and we haven't quite seen what happened yet, but that's another big blow.
So it's between her and Doriane Pan. Is there contact? Oh, it's marginal.
Man, she squeezed me off the track. My right wheels were in the grass.
Alba Larson makes a move down the inside, and that was a good move in an area where we haven't seen many overtakes taking place. And she has managed to get herself ahead of Alicia Palmowski, who's going to have to work hard to get back there.
Alba Larson's taken a dive down the inside. It's a late one. They make contact between the two drivers. That's going to give Ella Lloyd some breathing space, but also bring Alicia Palmowski back into the mix. And I think it was a bit of a late move. That one certainly wasn't on, and Doriane's so lucky not to have been turned around there.
I think she was aware. She gave a bit of extra space. She went quite wide, but there was still the contact, wasn't there? The slipstream is benefiting Aurelia Nobles as they come down. And I still wonder whether Meyerberg's car's working quite as well as it should be. And then, oh no, they've made contact! Nobles and Verg have made contact, and that is a great shame. Hopefully both cars are okay, but that was not ideal at all.
as we saw, and yeah, it was Meyer just didn't leave her enough room on the left-hand side, and lucky there that neither of them have damage.
Is she going to be able to get past Dorian Pain here? Yellow flag in sector 3, and we've got a spin for Nicole Havreda. So that, of course, could cause problems for everybody. It's just a yellow flag at the moment. It's not a safety car as yet. But Dorian Pain has been passed by Alba Larsen, hasn't she? Let's have another look at this. What do you think? Oh,
yeah, I think Havreda just misjudged the braking point of the car in front and clipped the rear. She'll say potentially moving in the braking zone from Anagnostiadis.
Dorian Pain was passed by Alba Larsen. It was on the outside into the chicane, and yeah, Dorian Pain was quite cautious, wasn't she?
It will only be one racing lap, so remember we still have a black and white flag, so just clean driving till the end, okay?
Yeah, so don't run wide.
So, yeah, basically what you just said.
Yeah, but the interesting here is when she goes for it. Dorian Pain did a good job on this. She didn't go very early on this straight. Or is she going earlier? Yes, she's gone a bit earlier, although that's probably okay.
Well, I mean, yeah, she's got to make sure she's going to hit her braking point perfectly. She's already been told you can't lock up, you cannot go off, and well done to Nina, because she's done a great job. You can see the car squirming from Emma Felbermeyer, who didn't get a great restart. It's Alba Larsen. She's going to be under pressure. There you go, from Dorian Pain.
Absolutely, but Felbermeyer made a good restart there. She didn't drop too much, and she is going to definitely put Gateman under pressure on this last lap.
Battling for this lead, and she's down the inside, goes Emma Felbermeyer, takes the lead, Ben.
So Felbermeyer does go, but does she squeeze her out wide? Ella Lloyd's still got a chance to cut in here, but at the moment it's Felbermeyer who's taken the lead from Nina Gateman. You're on board with Ella Lloyd. Now what can she do? Can she go for second? Can she go for the win even? Down into the hairpin. She's definitely got the chance to take second place, and Nina Gateman is definitely losing out after leading so much of this race.
Fantastic racing from these ladies in F1 Academy, and it's going to be a drag race down the straight, and it's going to be a perfect position for Emma Felbermeyer. She's got to hit that braking point down into the final corner.
Is this going to work? Are we going to get them all to the line, or are anybody going to hit them all? Dorian Pain, oh no! Felbermeyer goes over, and surely that's going to be a problem for the stewards, as she will come across the line first. Emma Felbermeyer, Ella Lloyd comes across the line in second, Nina Gateman in third, but that is something that will be looked at now.
Checker flag, P1.
Thank you.
Mega mate. Awesome.
I think she'll hold it because she didn't gain much of an advantage. Great job, well done.
Yeah, thank you.
It's Emma Felbermeyer who has taken the victory, with Ella Lloyd in second place for the second time today, and Nina Gateman in third position. And for the Rodin team, that is a 1-2 finish. Taking her first win in F1 Academy here in Montreal. It's a track that has seen some very, very famous F1 drivers take their first F1 wins.
Brilliant racing, as I've already said, from all of these drivers. Champagne flowing. Yeah, it does hurt when you get it in your eyes, but it's great to see them all celebrating together.
The third race of the weekend for F1 Academy in Canada. Lights out, away we go, and it's a good start again from Chloe Chambers, who gets away from that pole position, gets ahead of Alicia Palmowski, and it's Ella Lloyd in the orange and black, the McLaren livery, that's trying to take second place. She dives down the inside into turn 2, but Palmowski on the outside is trying to hold that position in second place. Oh no, they made contact, oh no, Palmowski's off, bang, and Dorian Pain just managed to avoid it. Oh, what a shame. It does mean that Chloe Chambers has got the lead of this race.
Now, was that contact between, I have to have a look again, whether she got a helping hand from further behind. Dorian Pain again, lucky, avoiding any major damage. We will catch a replay. Emma Felbermeyer battling with her teammate. That was yesterday's race winner, but a lightning start. And also, it promotes Tina Hausmann.
Yeah.
She started.
Oh, and also we've got another collision. That's Mattia Pats, the wildcard entry, making contact.
This is going to be the perfect view now. And this, of course, what the stewards were having. Look, you see how aggressively across Dorian came. Then she thought, no, I'm going to try. And the only hope for her was go down the inside. Ella, brave stuff. Chloe, in the meantime, did everything perfect from pole position. Probably looking in the mirrors. Let's have a little look. I think that's just a racing incident.
little touch on the wheels. But this touch was actually, yeah, it really was a slightly heavier touch, and it flicked her across.
We're going to see the accident slightly further back. We'll look in the back.
Oh, she lost it. Oh.
Yeah, and that was unlucky for Ava. She had nowhere to go whatsoever. Matilda spun into the path of Ava, and that was that.
Okay, Nina, so let's be smart and work together to move forward.
Yes, copy.
And there is Matilda Pats getting a bit of a comfort from her team. She's done a better job as a wildcard entry in terms of pace and in race 2 than many of the other wildcard entries this year. And she is absolutely gutted because if you do well as a wildcard entry, you may get the chance to get a full season the following year. When's she going to go? Before the chicane or during the chicane?
Probably during. Now,
floors it. Yeah, away she goes. So the race is back underway once again, and Chloe Chambers makes the break, or tries to, from Ella Lloyd in second place. Tina Houseman in third, then Nina Gaiman, and Dorian Pan, the series leader, is on the attack immediately. But that was a good start by Chloe Chambers. She's made a little bit of a break.
yeah, she did. Perfect restart. Dorian Pan getting very close to her teammate Nina Gaiman. She should have that inside pretty much done, and she does. She's going to take the shorter line, and she's going to be later on the break. So that's a place gained already from Dorian Pan. Next up is her teammate Tina Houseman, who is currently in the top 3 positions for the first time during a race at least. And let's have a little look. Alicia Palmowski's caught at the back, and Emma Falbermeyer.
Yeah.
You always know when Emma's around this top 8, she's going to be making moves forward, and she has already up to P6.
Meanwhile, look at this battle going on. Falbermeyer on the outside. Oh no, she gets spun out. The winner from yesterday gets spun out. Oh, into the hairpin, and that was a tricky situation. I don't think it's going to be safety car, but look, Chloe Chambers, the race leader, coming under pressure now.
She's
from Ella Lloyd.
She is, big pressure, and then Tina Houseman the same with Dorian Pan, and I think that was just Nina made a mistake at the previous chicane, tried to cover it and just locked up, so we could see a penalty coming the way of Nina Gaiman. Alba Larson then even amongst that has lost a place, and Maya Berg making her way further up, but Dorian Pan, she's got a brilliant exit out of the final corner, draws up alongside. Is Tina going to be able to hang it round the outside? Let's have a look if she's still there. No, not able to do it. Leah Block's having a scrap as they'll come down into the heavy braking zone.
Oh, contact. Ferreira is spun. Oh, and she gets hit again.
That's just Leah totally misjudging the braking, and poor Nobles. She's just going to think, when's my luck going to change?
This was the earlier incident, wasn't it? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Nina Gaiman hitting.
Squeeze me all the way to the inside.
Yeah, I don't think that move was ever going to be on. Nina had to take to the grass before that. Waiting to pounce. And she's gone at a very similar time, and it's a good restart from Chloe Chambers, but Ella Lloyd looked like she got a good one as well.
I think she was ready for that this time, a little bit more, so she is actually a little closer. Not quite close enough to attack. Down into turn 1. Dorian Pan is behind, and Larson making a move up the inside, trying to now go around the outside of Chloe Chong, but actually she's now under pressure from Maya Berg. So Maya Berg is now trying to make the progress up the inside as they come up towards turn 3, and Maya Berg might be able to... Oh, did they touch? There was a slight contact there, but Berg has got through.
She hadn't really done any laps over the weekend at all. Her pace is looking pretty good.
Another big spin, and it's Courtney Crone who goes off. And that is Courtney Crone just up ahead. So is it all under braking here? Oh, that was a bit tricky, because where was she going?
Well, I think this is similar to the Leah Block incident. Emma's going to say she moved under braking. Safety car is out for the 3rd time.
It's nice and slow, but they can still enjoy it, because there you go. The checker flag's out. Chloe Chambers takes victory in race 3 in Montreal, her first win of 2025. Ella Lloyd, 3 second places in all 3 races. That's fantastic in terms of her championship challenge. And 3rd place to the series leader, Dorian Pan.
What a chaotic weekend, what a chaotic race, but in the end you've done it. Big one. Well done, Chloe.
You guys, oh my gosh. How we come back though, so good work to everybody. Thank you guys very much.
Chloe Chambers taking the victory, fully earned her first win of the season. Ella Lloyd in 2nd place, consistent podium finishes, and Dorian Pain in third place, just being sensible, staying out of trouble, scoring more points. So Chloe Chambers is celebrating a fantastic performance here today. Lots of action, lots of safety cars, and Chloe Chambers can have a big smile on her face, having celebrated her 21st birthday yesterday, and now her first win of this 2025 season, her second ever win in F1 Academy.